Hello everyone, Larry Word here with Eminence Front X5, and what we're doing right now is giving you an intro to the next video. It's day 2 of the Northern Nevada trip I took up to Northern Nevada with Sarah Jane Woodall. I think it ends up at this dry lake bed and us leaving it at some point. Anyway, please enjoy. Let me know what you think. Ciao. We're here out on an adventure with Sarah from Wonderhussy Adventures, and we're out in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. I'm just tagging along, but amazing adventure. This is the furthest I've ever taken the X5 into no man's land because, well, I have a partner to do that with, Sarah and her 4Runner. I'm breathing hard because I'm going up a steep grade. But we camped overnight at an abandoned, closed down miners camp last night. Got there at night and set up camp. Had a great dinner. Hung out and talked for a bit. Crashed out inside the X5. It's really nice having the X5 to camp out in. You don't have to set up a tent or anything. Just you're there, you're ready to go. That's good. I can't think of anything else to talk about, so I'm gonna end it here, and I'll see you at the other side of this road, which is where again? Where are we going?
I think it's called Cinnabar Mine.
Cinnabar Mine,
and
okay.
Knickerbocker Spring.
And Knickerbocker Spring.
Yeah, basically in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. So we have about a 1 mile hike from where the cars are put. I guess we could have made it through here, but I didn't know how much further that was going to go on, so.
And with these, this weather threatening, didn't seem prudent.
Exactly. Of course, we're going to have to walk down this in the weather, but no, it's good. Here's what we're talking about. This road that we're going up. It was a little worse further back. Anyway, signing off for now. Okay, behind me here you'll see some structures, and those structures are where we're actually hiking up to. And the road did get a lot better, so I'm pretty enthused. We'll see where this goes. Updates in a minute.
Wow, I love coming to places like this that are really off the beaten path is cool.
This is amazing. I see some old machinery just ditched over the side there.
Oh wow, yeah.
Be interesting to see what that is. And all these cabins.
Yep.
A mess hall, 8-car garage. It was electric powered. Amazing.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Thanks for the info on that.
Yeah.
That info is brought to us by the one and only Sarah Jane Woodall.
Hi, aka Wonderhussy. One of my viewers tipped me off to this area. Gosh, I don't remember who, but somebody emailed me that I should come check it out. And so I pinned it on my map.
Yeah.
Intending to come back and check it out when I'm in the area. And guess what? Today, we're in the area.
Awesome. Here we go. Cinnabar Mine.
Were built for the guys who were working the mine to live in. And then there was a superintendent's cabin as well, a mess hall, and an 8-car garage. So
There is a big nest in there.
all right, I'm gonna go along this little trail here.
Holy crap.
Okay, here's cabin number 2. Floor's all rotting away. Back room, screen door leading out the back. Really not much left. Front room that looks like there was a little wood burning stove or something there. And then a back room that I guess was where all the bunk beds were. Not anymore. This flies. What's back here? Oh, just open desert and a little bit of detritus here and there. Moving along here to number 4. It's the same story. This is a one room. I love when there's all
Big ruins here. There's something right here, and then there's another patch right over here. And on the other side of this ravine is the mine itself and a mill. Cinnabar mine, huh? Very cool.
Water? Oh. We probably had plenty of water up here to the room we drove to. Oh, look at this. Okay, this is the last of the cabins, and it doesn't really look like there's anything to look at in this. I mean, this one's so busted, it's wide open to the elements. But it gives you an idea of how they live. Kind of interesting. Building we haven't gone in. We're working off of the theory that it was maybe the mess hall or the superintendent's cabin. I mean, if it was the superintendent's cabin, that's a pretty big cabin. I mean, the guy only made $8 a day from what I read online. Ooh, ants, be careful. Oh wow, look at this. This is cool though. He's got a little flagstone patio, porch, screened-in porch kind of room. Looks like somebody had to do target practice here too. Like, why, dude? Why? I'll never understand that. Like, why do you have to come out here and do target practice here? Oh, oh wow, look how cool this is. Look at his linoleum. This must have been his kitchen. Oh, wow. Yep, sure was. This is where he kept all his canned goods, or either that, or, I mean, this doesn't look like a commercial mess hall type kitchen, but I suppose it could have been. I mean, there was a sink here. There's a view out the window of where all the miners were. So you could ring the dinner bell when it was time. Dinner's ready, come and get it, man. Okay, let's go and see what's in the rest of this cabin. Okay, we got another really nice pattern of linoleum on the floor in here. And some more friggin' targets for shooting. So there's a big central room, which I suppose this could have been a mess hall dining room. I mean, you would want linoleum because it's easier to clean up under a mess table, I would think. But then why would there be these two rooms off to the side here? Weird. I mean, this was clearly some kind of a bedroom because look at that creepy old bed spring. More bullet holes. Oh wow, look at the wallpaper though. This is like very feminine wallpaper. I can't imagine that a bunch of miners would put that up. I wonder if there was a lady living here. Maybe the superintendent had a wife. He dragged some poor woman way out here into the godforsaken Nevada mountains. Oh, can you imagine? Oh wow, look in this room. First of all, those really creepy stains running out of the window. Second of all, look at this wallpaper. Also kind of fancy and not quite as feminine. But hey, check this out. There's an old newspaper underneath it. Now that's my jam. Velumina flat wall paint. Oh gosh, that looks old, man. I mean, these fonts that they used, that looks very old. Kurtzman. Since 1848, Kurtzman and Company. Oh man, I wonder if there's anywhere that that'll give us a date at all. Oh, that's crazy. What a comics. Oh god. Oh gosh, look here. Old comics. I don't even know what comic that is. Such a life. Come back and fight, you dod-boggled oyster. Go on, you porpoise. Keep calm, Cap. All's well what ends well. I don't even know what comic strip that is. Ha! Okay, wait a minute. And if you look way up at the top, there's like this kind of like trim at the top of the like little Dutch boy and girl. And that definitely seems like a woman's touch. No dude in his right mind will put that stuff up there. I mean, am I right? I feel like if most guys would just put like sexy pinups or whatever, not little Dutch boy and Dutch girl. Weird, so there probably was at least one woman living out here, way up here, all alone with nothing but a bunch of miners. Oh gosh, it's like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Or like Smurfette and the Smurfs. And, well, you know what they said about her. Oh, what a trip, man. These old papers. Ugh. No dates on any of it, then. Oh, wait, here. Okay, I'm still kind of scouring all these little bits of paper to see if there's any sign of a date. And yes, there is, actually. Look here. It's hard to read. April 26th, but then the year is peeled away. Gosh dang it, so close. And then here, I don't know if you can tell here, it says Los Angeles Times. That was a really old LA Times. Holy moly, that looks old. Wow, these papers are a trip. Santa Monica, you know. Yeah, look there. It says something about Santa Monica Boulevard. Man, we are a long way from Los Angeles. Oh, look here. It's another good news. Something about Los Angeles. So, yeah, definitely an LA paper. Weird, man. I wonder how it ended up way out here. So tired. I know, man. I got out of breath hiking up that canyon. I didn't sleep very well. Oh, wow. Here's some more old wallpaper kind of hidden behind this second layer of wall. But there's one more room we can look in. This is the last room. And this, well, it looks like it had a huge shelf in it. So maybe this was the mess hall. I don't know, man. I mean, well, maybe. Maybe this was where the superintendent and his wife lived. Like, that was their private quarters back there. And then this was the main dining area for everyone. And the wife cooked all the meals for the miners in there. And the superintendent, he must have had some kind of office somewhere, you would think. I don't know, maybe that was his office out front, a little porch. Huh. Look at the texture on this wall, though. It's really interesting. Oh, look. Little nails where they used to hang up their coats when they came in to eat. This looks like it was just a boiler room, water heater. Not really anything interesting to look at in here. Let me see what this. Titicaca. Miss Clairol. Okay. Okay, so there's just a sort of a hodgepodge of busted old magazine pictures and stuff here. That looks like some like heavy equipment magazine. But then there's this Moon Haze, the newest Miss Clairol. So natural, only her hairdresser knows for sure. So that's, oh, look at the date on that. 1965. Oh, well, it was copyrighted 65, so I don't know how old. Oh, look. Spring fashions created for Red Book by the world's best designers. Okay, so this was a page out of a Red Book, I guess. Oh, look. Ah, again, we can almost tell what year. February. Just doesn't say what year. 35 cents. Whenever Red Book cost 35 cents. And then check this out. I noticed another page out of something, but it says, Ancient Sunken City found at bottom of Lake Titicaca. That's a name I can never say without smoking. Oh man, I am pushed. Just got dizzy when I stood up. Whew. Oh, cool, man. Well, there's one more thing up here. well, I'm going to go back out. On my way out, though, I did notice this. Box of Breeze heavy duty detergent with a face cloth inside. Oops, that was my sunglasses. The box of Breeze heavy duty detergent with a face cloth inside. Weird, man. Huh. Oops. Okay, wow, that was a really interesting cabin to explore and kind of gave me a sense of the people who lived here. You know, I feel like there was definitely a woman here, a bunch of guys, a bunch of cinnabar miners. Huh, I guess we should try to go over and check out over by the smokestack now. I doubt I'll ever come back up here.
Really?
I mean, it just seems like, what are the odds? I suppose, yeah, true, I might. Which is a bit concerning, since we basically drove up a big long walk to get here, but holy wow, look at this. Wowzers. This is amazing. I don't know, this reminds me of Eminence City, because there's a big brick work like this up there, but interesting. Huh, interesting. All right, well, let's look inside this. Look at this beautiful brick archway. And like the bottom, what I'm walking on, it's all just crushed brick. It's really interesting. But look inside. It's like inside some kind of furnace. Isn't that cool? Wow. And that thing on wheels there, I wonder what that was. Oh, it's like some kind of cart to carry whatever fell through that slot up top. Huh. Really neat. I don't know that I've ever explored whatever this giant brickwork is before. Anything like this. Wow, okay, well I guess we should kind of like just hike up into it and poke around. The trip. Now there's like a tree growing out of it. Ha! Oh, I just love when nature takes back over this stuff. This is a trip, man. Look at this gear. Wow, and then this chain. I mean, holy moly, that's a chain and a half. Alright, well I guess I'm going to try to sort of pick my way up the hillside through this ruin. Let's see, this seems like the kind of place where rattlesnakes would love to hang out, but I gotta be real careful. Find a... Okay, well I guess now we need to go check out that smokestack, and it looks like the best way to do that is there's a little trail going down here. Gotta be careful because there's a lot of bricks and rusty nails and all kind of stuff that'll really mess you up. But here we go. We'll trail through the safe buried furnace. Oh wow, and look what's inside it. Furnace or whatever it was. It's just a big pile of brick. It looks just like a big pile of junk brick. So I'm not sure. Huh. Okay, so I basically just kind of like skirted around up top here from that smokestack, came around above that furnace works, and now this is what looks to have maybe been the head frame to the mine. I'm not really sure. It's all collapsed in on itself. So we gotta be real careful. Let's see if we can maybe get a better angle. Oh, it's like a big hopper. Well, that was Larry's theory, that this is a giant hopper where they had all the ore, and then I guess they loaded up trucks and carried it back down the way we drove up. Huh, wow. It's 2 more miles up the canyon to check out these other buildings. I mean, I think I'd be fine if I just drank some water. I could hike another 2 miles. Or alternately, we could hike back down a mile to my car, get in my car, turn it around again, and drive up. Gosh, I don't know. I guess I'm inclined to say let's just hike it. Mm-hmm. The weather doesn't seem terribly threatening, or do you think? I don't know.
It's threatening, but it's not life-threatening. It's raining all around us.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm okay with it. 2 miles up this road.
Seems like it would be pretty chill, so I would be inclined to give it a shot. What do you say, Larry?
Let's try it. I got 2 liters of water. 2 miles. That should not be a problem.
Yeah,
here.
I got a bottle of water too. I have a little rain jacket. I think I'll be okay. All right, let's go, Larry. Come on.
Let's do it.
You know I can't say no to an adventure.
Hell no.
Okay, well, while I'm still alive, I might as well check out this truck. Holy cow, look. Oh, engine blocks. They're in there. Wow. Cool. Do a quick peek inside the cab. Oh, look at that. How many miles on the old gal? Cool truck.
Very cool.
All right, no
Nice
telling what we'll run into next on this
That's
road.
almost worth the walk up the hill here.
Oh yeah, sure. No, I mean it's so far. Man, we were following that Jeep trail all the way to the very end of it, where it ended, anyways, and doesn't seem to go any further. There's just a few pieces of junk laying around here. Like an old battery, old car battery there, beer bottle, and then this is kind of cool. It's a spool of barbed wire. I've never seen barbed wire on a spool before. That's kind of neat. Hey, look, here's something else cool. Looks like some kind of little wild mushrooms. Wow, Nevada mushrooms. You had our plan. We were planning to hike 2 miles north, which, according to my compass, north is kind of that way. But since the road ended, neither one of us really feels like bushwhacking for 2 miles with this thunder rumbling overhead. So as much as it pains me to say, I think I'm gonna have to save the rest of this location for a future trip. But I mean, I'll be honest, this whole area is so freaking beautiful and full of interesting hidden secrets that I'll definitely be back up here. So I know I kind of had a negative attitude earlier about it, like I'll probably never come back up here. Now I'm gonna make it a point to. So Larry and I are going to be adults, responsible adults, and we're going to hike back to our cars and just cruise on to the next place. I mean, there's a ghost town near here we can stop and check out, and then there's a hot spring that we're going to try to drive to and camp at. So stay tuned for part 3 of Larry and Wonderhussy's Central Nevada adventure. It's like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Ah!
Okay. Sarah,
Yeah.
so what's the deal here?
Well, Larry,
we're at a juncture, I take it.
We're trying to get to this hot spring,
Yeah.
and we don't want to take the beaten path. That's boring, right?
Right.
But we also don't want to get stuck, and we've got weather looming.
Correct.
So we're just trying to make the right choices here. So
Right.
far, we've done well. Now we're at this junction.
Not that I can see in this monitor right
Yeah, all right. Well, that's where we are.
now. Okay.
So according to the atlas, let me just orient to what we're facing, right? Straight ahead in front of my car is called a 4-wheel drive road.
Okay. Continuing on that road.
It goes to Peterson Ranch, and then we'll have to backtrack westward
Okay.
about 5-10 miles.
All right.
5 miles. This road behind you is, the atlas calls this a unpaved and 4-wheel drive road.
Okay.
I don't know. They both look pretty much the same to me. That is the road to the left is the more direct route. It'll pretty much go right to where we need to be, where that dog leg was.
Right. Let's do that.
You want to take this left into the weather is okay.
We're gonna have to deal with the weather one way or the other.
We are, yeah. Okay, that's.
Or are you
fine.
thinking
Should
if we go the other way?
Either way, I mean, they're both about the same
We're delaying the inevitable.
distance. This way is a little bit longer. That way's a little bit more direct.
All right.
So you want to take the direct route?
Let's go direct.
Okay.
10-4.
soak sound to you, though?
It sounds great because, well, I'm tired.
Hey, look, we're both shooting our own videos at the same time. Huh? Camera A, camera B. I feel like I'm on what do they call those sitcoms that had 2 cameras? There's a name for it. Anyways. Hi.
That's weird.
Ah!
Anyway.
Yeah, enough of this. Yeah, let's figure out what we want to do. Maybe we want to go soak. Maybe we want to...
Is this it? Are there more hot springs?
I don't know. You know what? I have my hot spring guidebook with me. Let me check that.
Awesome.
Mountains, that road that went into that beautiful canyon, it just about killed me not to be able to... I'm just blabbering about how beautiful this area is that we're in.
It is beautiful.
I mean, every place we've been on this trip has been spectacular in a different way. Like, we had that beautiful forest last night.
Yes.
We were out in the beautiful desert prior to that at that first mine site.
Oh, man.
Now we're on this friggin'...
If you guys have never been on one of these trips with Sarah, if you haven't like booked her for a trip thing, this is an adventure in your own backyard. Anyone can do this. This is amazing. But she knows how to get there. And
I sure do.
See, this is what happens. She doesn't tell me anything that's going on.
My problem is I was charging $500 for a day tour, and I just feel like, God, it's not worth... I'd have to charge $1,000 for it to be worth it for me, and I don't think people want to pay that.
Well, the people who are willing to pay it would show up.
I mean, to do like an expedition like this, come way up here. We're like 5-6 hours from Vegas. So to come out here, yeah, I would gladly guide people out here, but it would be, $1,000.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's well worth it, even for $1,000.
It's better than pissing it away at the blackjack table.
Exactly. So if you win $1,000 at the blackjack table, just give it
Yeah,
to
I mean, I did
her.
used to do a lot of day tours, but I just find that I don't have time for it anymore. Like YouTube editing and doing all this stuff just takes so much of my time that I don't have time to do my old $500 day tour anymore.
Damn. So if you guys have had one of those day tours,
you're lucky. It was a limited edition.
Exactly. I pay for it in steaks, so.
Ooh, yeah, steak. We're going to have a good dinner tonight.
We're going to have a steak
Yeah,
tonight.
so we're trying to decide where to camp now. Do we want to camp here on the dry lake bed? Which is pretty cool.
Which would be fun, and there's no signs that say we can't do
No,
this.
my only concern is I know people use it for land sailing, so I don't want to mar the surface. I don't want to leave a burn scar from a fire pit.
Right.
I suppose we could kind of be back here by the bushes and do it. That'd probably be okay.
The moon's going to be bright tonight, too.
The moon is going to be bright, and this will be amazingly reflective.
So,
oh my gosh.
We can take a soak.
Is it like a Sophie's Choice,
right?
Larry?
And then we can drive over. What is it, like a 2-minute drive?
I know, it's really not
We
far.
can just take a drive over here and just enjoy the...
Oh my God, I better take a nap.
This is
it sounds like it's going to be a late night.
Almost like racetrack playa, like
it is.
mini version.
It is.
It's a huge lake bed, though.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it is. It's one of the biggest I've been on. That's what she said.
I'm giving her... You're just like a guy. I just want to let you know that.
Well, maybe I should go to the man spa then.
No, that would not be good. Photo op, though.
In the man spa?
Yeah, you should do a photo of you in the man spa. Exactly.
Okay, I will.
You've got to do it now.
No, I will. I feel like we should take advantage of this beautiful lighting. And I don't have any makeup on, though, but whatever. We'll just goof around.
I'm goofing around. I'm just shooting whatever. This is selfie mode.
Nice.
Do we know these people? Aliens.
Yikes, we're gonna get run over.
I guess.
Hi.
Hi.
So I just came over to see if you maybe were late.
Man, this horizon line is not straight. Wow. Oh my God, like everywhere you look it's a great photo. Like these friggin' cracks are amazing. That way's amazing. Holy moly. Ah!
This is awesome. I'm blown away. I'm enthused.
I'm enthused. Boy, I guess you could probably tell. Okay, wow. Larry and I drove down to this friggin' dry lake bed, and it's unreal. This is one of the best playas I've ever been on, and I've been on a few playas. I mean, it's white and chalky. It doesn't have that same, like the lake beds around Vegas have that sort of cobblestone look to them, and they're more yellowy, so I guess they have a different chemical makeup. This actually reminds me of the one I went to in Namibia. That's called Deadvlay. It's a white pan surrounded by orange sand dunes, but even that was harder. That was like calcium carbonate or something. This is chalkier and white, but it's really smooth, and I can understand why these land sail guys like to come out here, because not only is it, well, pretty perfectly smooth, but it's vast. I mean, this thing goes on for miles. Now, speaking of land sailors, we had just gotten out here, and this dude rolls up with a land sail on his roof. This guy from Sacramento. And he came out here to camp for the weekend, and he just rolled right up and started a conversation with us like we were old friends. So he seemed really neat. He did bring his land sail with him. But what he likes to do, and this is amazing, we asked him a few questions because he's a regular out here, and we don't normally come here. It's the first time, so we want to make sure that we didn't step on anyone's toes as far as camping etiquette. And we asked him if it would be okay if we camped by the lake bed rather than at the hot spring, because we're thinking it'll be so reflective in the moonlight tonight. It'll be pretty spectacular. I mean, as nice as it would be to camp by the pool, this will be nice too. When he said that was fine, land sailors camp out here all the time, it's no big deal. What he likes to do is he drives clear to the other side of the lake bed over yonder, and he sets up camp there. And listen to this. Then he gets on his land sail and he sails back across over here and hikes to the hot spring to soak. How amazing is that, man? I hope we get to see that in action tonight. I mean, he just got here. He hasn't set his rig up yet, but he seemed really excited, like that there was other people here, and almost like he asked us how long we were planning to stay, and he indicated or made it seem like he was willing to offer us rides. Like, it was pretty cool. So hopefully we see him cruising over here tonight. A. B, I really hope he does it in a bathrobe with a white Russian in one hand, because that would be amazing. Ah! If he doesn't do it, maybe I will. I do have my bathrobe with me. Unfortunately, I don't have any Kahlua, though. There's this weird little grassy island. This is like a really unusual playa in that it's kind of marshy all around the edges. You know, there's a lot of grasses around the edge, and then there's these weird tufts of grasses. So we thought, let's take a little walk out and see what's on this island here. And then we'll go for a soak, check on that tub that we're filling. Go for a nice relaxing soak, and then come back out here, make camp, and enjoy what's going to undoubtedly be an unbelievable sunset. Stay tuned! All the pieces. They're bigger chunks than other lake beds I've been on. You know, other ones would look more like little cobblestones. These are huge. I mean, look, there's my foot in the middle one. For scale, you can see how big it is. And it's very soft and crumbly. You know, you step on the corners of these things and they crumble pretty easily. But that land sailor dude, he just cruised across the playa in his truck like it was no thing at all. So apparently it's fine to drive on. I don't know, I'm always afraid of messing these things up. But, oh man, this is just so cool. It's like, oh, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when I did that camp out on the racetrack playa in Death Valley with my sister, and we wandered around under the full moon. Very similar in many ways, but a lot easier to get to, actually. Fuck, so cool. I better put my phone on airplane mode. I don't want to drain the battery. There is 4G out here, man.
Holy shit.
This is a great camp spot.
We've had 4G the whole way.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Dusty. Getting a little bit of white on my fingers, but holy cricaroni, this is nature. This was made by the hand of God. It's not even man-made. What a trip. I mean, it's just surreal. It looks like plastic. Okay, we've come up to this weird grassy patch, and it's a trip. I mean, it literally is this really random patch of grass in the middle of this vast alkaline, I assume, playa. Oh, look, there's coyote poo. Almost ran into it. Or, I don't know, isn't that kind of big for a coyote? Gosh, I don't know, but I almost hit a coyote on the way in here, so I know they're around. And that land sail guy also warned us about them. But look how interesting this little marshy patch is. There's those tall grasses in the middle. It almost seems like, oh gosh, what if there was a hot spring pond right in the middle of that? Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh wow, look, there is standing water here. Isn't that water?
Yep.
Oh, wow. So it's very moist. I know a lot of people don't like the word moist. If you're one of those people, apologies. Oh man, there's all kind of little bugs around here too, because it's like this little wet oasis. And it looks like there kind of is a trail leading through it. I guess maybe animals go through there to drink? Huh. I don't know if I really want to mess with that trail, because when this lake bed stuff gets wet, it turns into like glue. No good. Look at that. Got to do a slow-mo B-roll shot of this. Grass is waving, you know?
Totally.
I feel like National Geographic shit out here. I mean, this is in Nevada, dude. What the hell is wrong with people? And this is why this monopod is so handy for this static shots.